Hello. So I want to do like a video about like something that in Asgard that I always thought was kind of annoying, and that is the minions. Right? The minions, they spawn throughout the week. You get the 3 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, and 2 on Thursday, so you get 9. Right? And honestly, I've been waiting till Thursdays to hit my minions because it just makes more sense to hit them all at once. And honestly, I don't see why they don't just all spawn on Monday. It would honestly save a lot of people a lot of times because several people in my guild are literally waiting till Thursdays. So like I said, I mean, you always have just 24 hours to hit those last ones anyway. Like, I never quite understood why we have to do it throughout the week. Why you spawn throughout the week? Like, because it's like, it's just easier to hit them all at once. And it's like I said, I'm also at the point where I pretty much have the same teams. I don't even mess around with my teams anymore. By doing them all at once, it's just more efficient. You can just hit click here and whatnot. Like it's just more efficient this way. I mean, we can run it through too if you actually want to see the fights. But I don't even mess with my teams too much except like on the mini bosses where I use the top line. So I always keep the Jew line at the top here because that'll be the line I use for the mini bosses. And we just we just speed through all these here. It's just like I said, and also the Lilith is not a tank anymore. Like she used to be a tank for some of these lines, so they've kind of nerfed the lines too. So it's always the same heroes on the other lines every week, the same lines. Like so you have some stellar skin heroes like Luther, like I said, Lilith was a tank. Like I said, she was a tank for some of these teams, but now she's the very back. So again, that Lilith rework, I am probably gonna keep whining about that for a long time. I still hate it. But see, like I don't even have to really change the themes. I could change my pets now for this line. But like it really don't matter much. It's just like I said, it's just we do this as the same thing over and over, so I don't have to like I said, it just having to do this on like I said, just having to do like I said, not just having to do this on Thursdays and not like being able to do it on Monday, just have it knocked out. I don't know. I just don't see a reason to make us wait for the other fights. I mean, I just never understood why it's like, you have 3 full days to hit the boss fights, but you really only have 1 day to do the minions. You always have to do it on Thursdays, whether you do it throughout the week or not. So it would just make more sense just to have all the minions spawn on Mondays. And that way you have 4 days to clear the minions at your own pace. If you want to do them every day, you can. Or you can just do them all once, which is what increasing number of people are doing. And now, of course, now we just have the last line. And then we just, power through this pretty easily. And so then we go to the mini bosses. We'll buy some buffs for the mini bosses. And Dreamer doesn't matter. Sphere energy unleashed. That will help versus the one. Okay, nothing else really matters until you get to the actual boss fight. So we'll do this one. Boom. Yay! And then this one. I said Thea's really actually helps a lot in this fight. Some people, for whatever reason, don't like Thea, but Thea's really good, especially when you're using her with Jew. Thea Jew is a very good combo because Thea's passive works, like I said, even when she died, but it stacks with Jew's speed buff. And this makes it easier to keep him ulting. And Aurora does a lot of dodge spam, but see that thing? That's called second wind, that circle thing. That is Thea's passive ability. And it lets your hero move, like I said, they use it, like I said, it gives them 55% haste. Wow, Aurora might actually survive this week. A lot of times she dies just from the sheer amount of physical attacks, but she's just dodge spamming, so we actually got to kill all the defense spheres here. She'll probably die on the next wave if nope, we actually just got Raw, so I was going to show you, because a lot of times so Aurora dies, and Jew ends up tanking the rest of the fight, and then he's in low life in the second wind. Ends up helping him, but we actually didn't see it this time because this time, Aurora just got some good dodge rolls and powered through the whole thing. Having her max tree on Ascension, though, probably helps a lot, so that's also a thing. Like I said, but you get all these nice insignias. And then this one, right, because you get you actually want to make sure Jew's in the third spot. So this one I actually drop Thea for Celeste here, and then we do that just to put Jew back a spot. You actually want to keep Celeste dark mode for this. But yeah, no, it's just like I said, like I said, see how it's like I said, it's very efficient to just do them all at once instead of having to do it throughout the week. That is one thing I would definitely like to see changed about minions, is just to have it all at once, have it spawn all at once. And yes, I know I'm clicking them instead of using the keyboard, but I don't really need to use the keyboard for these, to be honest. Like I do if it was like a critical fight, but I'm lazy. And I'm recording. I don't know. It just, the keyboard makes a lot more noise when I'm recording. So that's the other thing, because the keyboard is a lot louder. And boom. So there you go. There's the minions. And then I could buy the rest of my buffs for the boss. Marksman Opportunity. Chosen Immortal Hero. Keeper's Blessing. And that leaves me 150. So the rest of the buffs don't matter. I did a video about this last week. The rest of these buffs really aren't that good. But Survivor's Willpower is like the next best. And then Insomnia. Insomnia I actually think is probably put above Survivor Willpower. On this, if nothing else, it prevents 5 nightmares from spawning at times. So if you are able to like keep like Albus up, like I said, maybe if like I said, you have 5 heroes alive, survive the meteors or whatever, you can avoid those nightmares on the 5th nightmare, so Albus can keep doing damage if like I said, so sometimes that can be a way to minus some extra damage. But yeah, not too much more to say on this. I hope you guys found this video informative. And if you like this video, please check out some of my other ones below. Thank you again. We'll see you soon.